Good morning, friends. Claire Tannhauser here, jewelry designer and gemologist. I am just freshly back from a gem show in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was lots of fun. Got back last night. And I just woke up and I'm drinking my coffee, and I thought you might want to do an unboxing with me of some of the things I bought in Knoxville to display at my next show, which is going to be in the Atlanta area. I have a Bell Point Gem Show in November. Very excited about that. It's at the Gas South Center in Duluth. And I make jewelry, but I also like to have crystals and other things in the booth so that it looks beautiful and that I have a diversity of inventory. And I bought about maybe $500 of crystals at this last show that I thought I would share with you. So we'll just go through really quickly. Okay, here's a bag of these titanium coated quartz clusters. There's more of them, but you get the idea. These are called aura quartz, and I like to have these in my little kind of inexpensive area for kids. There's more of them because there's a lot of kids at this upcoming show, and I like to have things that are like less money to kind of mix in with the more expensive specimens. Oh, I look really tired. Oh, these are cool. So I bought a bunch of these prophecy stones. These are a pseudomorph. They're a limite after pyrite, I believe. And they create these really interesting symmetrical mace head looking structures where each side is covered in these sort of exploding prongs. As I said, they're a pseudomorph, which means one mineral created the shape and then another mineral went in and filled the cavity. So it's almost like a fossil, but instead of a mineral replacing organic matter, it's one mineral replacing another mineral. And, oh, sorry, I'm looking out the window and somebody just walked up to my gate, but now they're walking away. All right, stay focused. Oh, I bought some pearls. Nothing too exciting there. This is pretty sensational. I bought a beautiful natural piece of boulder opal. It's totally unpolished, rough boulder opal. It has some nice play of colors, some blues and greens. And I bought this material from someone who had intended it to be basically cut and polished as a cabochon, but I think it's really beautiful just as a mineral specimen. What's in here? Show and tell. Oh, yeah, okay. So I bought a couple of these lapis lazuli spheres. They looked like planets to me. They're natural lapis with pyrite bands and white calcite bands. And this one I paid $24 for. Came with a little stand. And this one I paid a little more for. I'll have to mark these up at my next show. Unfortunately, the dealers at this last show made me pay retail for all of these things. It's pretty uncommon for dealers to charge each other full price. But I don't know, at this last show, for some reason, all the other dealers were charging me full price, which was really weird, and I didn't push it. I didn't ask for a discount because I'm sure I can still make a little money on this. But it was kind of surprising. Usually the dealers, in my experience, kind of discount for each other just out of solidarity, but not always. Oh, I love this. So this is my favorite mineral, and it's getting harder and harder to get because the mine is now closed. This is spessartite orange garnet crystals on matrix, on a feldspar matrix, and then there's tiny smoky quartz crystals as well. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get my iPhone to like focus very well up close. But that's what that is. And these are from Tongbei in Fujian province. And from what I understand, the mine is now closed and they built an apartment building on top of it. So that's that. Then I also bought this malachite slab. I just liked the pattern and the polish on it. I thought was really great. So I'm just kind of blowing through this unboxing here. And this is from the Democratic Republic of Congo. All right, we got a lot more stuff. Oh my goodness gracious, what's all this? Okay. So it's like Christmas. I don't even know what I'm gonna find. Ooh, all right. I bought this calcite cluster. I thought this was really cool. I like the way it's brecciated, which means that pieces have broken off and then re-healed, kind of stuck back onto the mass. But it has this nice big dog tooth crystal, dog tooth calcite crystal right on top. It has nice transparency, and it was just a big chunkin' cool specimen for the price. Now this dealer actually did discount for me, which is why I bought a ton of stuff from them. I went back a second time because they actually were cutting me deals and were really nice. His name was John. I can't remember the business name, but anyway, he's more of a wholesale dealer. I got some hearts. This is a nice carnelian agate heart with some cavities in it and some banding. And I just thought it was very interesting. I personally am more fascinated by raw minerals that haven't been cut, but I do think the cut and polish pieces can be a lovely addition to the booth, and people love them. So this needs a good wash. It's dusty, but this is a mineral called aragonite that comes from Morocco. And it's a beautiful kind of brown orange color, and it's a little crumbly. I'm hearing little pieces fall off, but that's one additional crystal. All right, guys, we have half a bag left and then a big old box, so I need to pick up the pace here. All right, I got some Jasper hearts. I believe I got 2 of these. Oh, my cat is down on the ground playing with the paper I'm throwing. Hilarious. Yeah, kitty cat, are you helping? This rescue kitty, she loves to get into trouble. All right, I got a flower agate tower. I just thought the pattern was interesting, and it's not super vibrant, but it was really well priced. And I just thought it was interesting. It would look nice in the booth. All right. Oh, I got a blue apatite heart. Natural blue apatite. I think there's a couple more hearts. Last heart. Look at this. This is a Imperial Jasper heart. I love the way that there's sort of these subtle patterns on it, almost like fish scales. I just think it's really very nuanced and beautiful. All right, on to the next box. Coffee break first. Okay, so this is all gigantic amethyst crystals. Now, I bought a lot of these because the dealer who I bought it from, who I got the hearts from, was making deals for me. And he did these guys by weight. He charged me $6 a pound, which is a great price for this material. And I went through a ton of pieces and picked the ones I wanted. And my criteria was they're amethyst, but I tried to pick the ones that had secondary growths of calcite. So not just amethyst, but ones that had additional crystal growths happening with the amethyst. So you get a tray. Oh my God, the dog and the cat are wiling out over here. Oops. All right, so this one I've just picked up is, I remember this one. It's a lot lighter, so it doesn't have secondary growth, but I felt how light it was, and I just thought it was a big piece for the price. Good deal. So these are all a nice light amethyst. I believe they're from Brazil. Let's see what else we got. These are all amethyst. This one's got some nice dark purple color. And the reason these are so appealing is because the base has been cut flat. So they're just nice specimens. They're kind of ready to go on a shelf. They're display ready. Oh my gosh. This table's covered in rocks. And we've got a few more of these and then we'll wrap it up. Oh my gosh, this is over 10 minutes. Everybody has already stopped watching by now, I'm sure. Okay, look at this one. So this has the amethyst crystals, and then it also has some nice terminated calcite with it. Again, it's got the flat base for display. I love this one. I'm gonna price this one high. I just think it's sensational, and it's kind of in the round. All right, two more. Quick, quick, quick. All right, another one with calcite crystal, and I'll probably retail these for maybe 48, something like that. I think they're great, and they'll look great in the booth. And I don't really make much money on the mineral specimens, but I think it's good to have a diversity of inventory with the jewelry. All right, and that's the last one. So now I unpack this table full of rocks and I get to pack it back up because I have 2 weeks till the next show. But I hope you enjoyed that unboxing, and I really appreciate you watching. And if you're interested in seeing my jewelry, my website is moontreeboutique at etsy.com, and have a great day.